Now we're recording, so I can hit stop right here when I'm ready. So what we're going to do is look at doing a quick name key here in Adobe Premiere. First thing I'm going to do is try to maximize this window so it's full screen. So we have two people here. I know their names, but the viewer doesn't know their name. So what we're going to do with this then is find what kind of key we want to have. So it's going to be text. It's also going to be an image. So I've got a couple students here sitting with me, and we're going to see what kind of name key do we want. Do we want to have some kind of graphic? Do we want it to be an image? Is there a color you have in mind? And we can drop the opacity a little bit if it's a complex image. But what are you thinking?
I think we should try to go with something kind of simple.
Simple name key. Okay, so simple name key. I'm going to go ahead and Google that. And then what I'm going to do is go to images. So of course some images from, I don't know what that is, just came up. Some random things. So not a lot that's helpful here. A simple name key graphic, graphic for video. So if we take a look at this, I mean, here's something with some gray in it. Here's something with some text in it. I mean, here's something that has some text that people can't really read. I mean, it is kind of like a meme project that you're doing. I mean, I could take part of this. Don't want it to be a logo. But what are we thinking in terms of some kind of graphic to have? Because what it's going to be is cut down with text on top of it, right? So what I'm going to do is just let me know if you've seen anything that's interesting or anything you like. I mean, none of this really works well at all. So let's say maybe memes, maybe memes spelled right. Go to images. So these are all memes. So none of this really works. I mean, to make a name key. So let's try backgrounds for green screen. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, what we take. Okay, we got some brick here. That could be good. This thing kind of looks like a video game-like looking thing because you're talking about memes, but not necessarily video games. Got some trees here. I have no idea what that is. Somebody's head cut out. Could be with the Hawaii thing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to click on this thing here. Then I'm going to do a Command-Shift-4. I'm on a Mac. It's going to give me the target. What part of it? Like the I don't know about the tree branch. So I may just take take this part of it, kind of here. And I'm going to do File. Oh no, it threw it on the desktop. So I'm going to take this screenshot. I'm going to call it name key component. Key component. Okay, I'm going to hit return. So I've got that. Now I've got to find what y'all's folder is. So this is going to be, what is it? New Finder window. So new Finder window. I'm going to go to Documents. I'm actually doing a screen recording. Just keep. Oh yeah, grab the knife. Here we go. So what is y'all's project saved under? This is what, AAVP?
Yeah, we have it in the meme.
Okay, so it's on the desktop. That's fine. So that makes it even easier. So I'm going to take this right here, put this into the memes thing, come back over to here, get this guy to go full screen. I'm going to do a file. I'm going to do an import. And then from here, I am going to, so it's taking a lot of bandwidth to open up Premiere than to also have the screen recording going, but whatever. So I'm going to go to desktop, going to go to, like you said desktop, I went to documents. Okay, so here, import. So it's going to import, it's going to pop up in the bin, right? So I have it right there. Then I'm going to take it, I'm going to drag it like over here, zoom out a little bit. It's usually like 5 seconds long when it pops in. So we have that thing right there, right? So what we're going to do with it is Effect, Control. I'm going to go to Motion. I'm going to scale it a little bit, kind of like that. And then we can change position like that. We can change position, like that. I think I made it a little bit too big. I may try to scale this down a little bit. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe like that. Okay, left, right. Over here like this. I'm going to take the opacity down a little bit just because it you can really tell what it is. Oh, it's like anti-flicker. I didn't even hit it. Okay, let's click on. Okay, so drop the opacity down like this. And then we're going to go to Text Tool. Click on Text Tool. Click on Text Tool. Click up here. So how do you make a new title? Let me see here. Go down here. So we got this thing. Oh, text, you click in here, I think. No, that said add marker. Oh, the ball is just spinning around here. Okay, so there's a text. So this is Mr. Okay, so started. I have no idea why it started playing. So go back in here. Mr. Is it John Miller?
Yeah.
Jon.
Jonathan Miller.
Jon-A-T-H-A-N. Jonathan Miller, like that. And then never take the font that comes up automatically, because it's like, that's like what happened when somebody just noteworthy, Mr. John Miller. So this is something that's like, let me see if I can make the text here
Bigger.
Yeah, let's do it. Yes, sir. So making the text bigger, and then if I click off of it, then click back on it. I think there's a way to like have a hand to like move stuff around, maybe. Will that let me move this, Mr. Jonathan Miller? No. What about this tool? Will this let me just, okay, grab it and move it. So we have this right here. And then on that font, since we're still clicked on it, we can actually go back to Effect Control. Let's change the color to maybe, we could change it to, red. Okay, makes it a little bit easier to see. And then if we want to go back to move it one more time, kind of like that. Like on this name key right here, like I think the box is a little bit, it goes like too far to the left. So what we can do is go back into, we got our effects going here. I don't think that there's a quick way to like add an effect besides, I'm going to click on the effect window, effects come up over here, I'm going to do crop, I want to cut off the left side of that. So I'm going to go to crop, take crop, drag it down, and drop the crop on the name, on the background little image, and then I'm going to say left, let's chew up the left a little bit. Wham! So that is a way to make a name key without Photoshop. So this is a way to make a name key with just using Adobe Premiere, and then come back over to here, and then I'm going to make it fade up. So I'm going to double click on this top one. So this is going to be the text. This is going to make the text fade up. Effect Control, click on opacity, click right here, drop this guy down to 0. So a keyframe is a value and a time. The time is the beginning, the value is 0. I'm going to change the time to 5 frames in. I'm going to make the value 100. So what this should do then is the name should fade up. The background, the square is going to pop up fast, and then the name's going to fade in.
Okay, so today we...
So I'm going to make that a little bit longer like this. So I'm not going to do 5 frames. It's better with like, more like 10 frames. So I'm going to come here to the end of this guy right here with the text again, and then go to Effect Control. I'm going to click right here, drop it down to 0, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Click right here, drop this guy up like that. So one more quick thing. I'm going to do on this guy right here, I'm going to copy the effects, edit, copy, and then right here, I'm going to do a edit, paste attributes. And the attributes I want to paste are opacity only, and say OK. Now let's go back and play this.
Okay, so today we have here...
Okay, so the fade didn't work properly because I missed kind of one thing here. So this guy right here, I'm going to put... And we're doing a screen recording right now. Quiet on the set, we're doing a screen recording right now. So this right here, and you know how to do a screen recording because you're the only student that's done one. So I know for a fact you know how to do one. So now let's see what happens.
Okay, so today we have here...
Mr. Miller.
Okay, so file, you always want to save your work while you're working on it. I'm going to hit